Talk to people about themselves and they will listen for hours. Benjamin Disraeli. An 80-year-old book called How to Win Friends and Influence People has the tools you need to make strong friendships, grow your network, and make people want to help you succeed. The ideas in How to Win Friends and Influence People are just as important now as they were when the book came out in 1936, and they will be for a long time to come. The ideas in this book can be summed up in two basic ways of acting. Be genuinely interested in others. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Dale Carnegie. When you meet someone, you should find out what interests them and then find a way to be interested in the same things. For example, if someone wants to learn more about stamp collecting, which you might think is boring, you could do some research. During your research, you might learn something interesting about stamps, like the fact that the most expensive stamp in the world is worth $9.5 million. When you can, ask people what they think about something that interests them. For example, if I wanted to start collecting stamps, how would you suggest I start? When you give someone a chance to talk about something they are interested in and know a lot about, they will associate their happiness with you. Give frequent praise. Think of someone who has recently said something nice about your work. What did you think of that person after you heard praise about them? Think about a teacher or boss who always said nice things about your work. How is this teacher or boss different from other teachers or bosses? In our interpersonal relations, we should never forget that all our associates are human beings and hunger for appreciation. It is the legal tender that all souls enjoy. Dale Carnegie. I consider my ability to arouse enthusiasm among my people the greatest asset I possess, and the way to develop the best that is in a person is by appreciation and encouragement. I am anxious to praise but loath to find fault. If I like anything, I am hearty in my appreciation and lavish in my praise. Charles Schwab. Like Schwab, live in a way that shows appreciation and is quick to praise other people for their hard work. When you see a coworker working hard on a project, walk over to them and tell them how much you appreciate their dedication to the team. If your child or partner does something small to help around the house, tell them how much you appreciate it. The difference between appreciation and flattery? That is simple. One is sincere and the other insincere. One comes from the heart out, the other from the teeth out. One is unselfish, the other selfish. One is universally admired, the other universally condemned. Dale Carnegie. Make it a daily habit to praise and thank people. This will help you get better at it. Take 2 minutes every morning to send an email to a friend or coworker praising them for progress they've made on a personal goal or work project. Make it personal and specific, and tell them what you like most about them. William James said, "The deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated." He didn't speak, mind you, of the wish or the desire or the longing to be appreciated. He said the craving to be appreciated. Here is a gnawing and unfaltering human hunger, and the rare individual who honestly satisfies this heart hunger will hold people in the palm of his or her hand, and even the undertaker will be sorry when he dies. Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People.